Hello everyone in the multiverse and beyond. This is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, with an important video. Today, we are going to be discussing the truth about Evanism and what Evanism is all about. In case you didn't know, Evanism is the replacement for capitalism, the replacement for communism, the replace for every ism on the planet, the replacement for the old way of life. Because Evanism is all about bringing about true freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive through replacing 100% of human labor with robotics automation technology so that we can get rid of money and capitalism forever, and we can provide unconditional wealth and prosperity to every single human being so that every single human being can be rich and wealthy beyond imagination without ever having to work a day in their lives. And every single human being can have everything they want and need for free forever, every day of their lives. So we are talking about science fact, heaven on earth. That is what Evanism is all about. So let me give you a little taste of what life is going to be like when Evanism is in full effect. You see, every single human being is going to have an AI that they can communicate with through their device. And every human being will have a free cell phone, a free smartphone that's even better than the smartphones that are available today. Because these smartphones will be truly smart because this AI is beyond any other AI that's on the consumer market today. Okay, the consumer market products on the market today like Siri and these other voice recognitions software, well, the AI I'm talking about is far more advanced than that. Okay, but everyone will have their own AI that they can communicate with all day, every day, and from wherever they are. And you will be able to order whatever you want and have it delivered to you wherever you are on planet Earth. So whether it be a food item or anything in existence, you can have it delivered to you instantly after ordering it. It will begin being delivered to you by robots. Okay? So if you get hungry, you can have whatever you want to eat at whatever hour of the day or night, because through Evanism, everything will be available to everyone for free 24/7 at all locations on planet Earth. And it will all of it will be done by robots, because through Evanism, we will create a different robot to do every single job. A different robot for each job, and the robots will make the robots. The robots will repair the robots. The robots will repair each other. They will make each other. They will harvest the resources to make themselves and harvest the resources to make everything we need. So the robots do everything for us. Okay? So that's what Evanism is all about. And that is true freedom and heaven on earth. Okay? Because what we are experiencing today through capitalism is slavery. Money is the opposite of freedom. Okay, that's why when you go to the store and you get something for free, it doesn't cost any money, because money is the opposite of freedom. Money is the opposite of free. Capitalism is slavery. You're not supposed to be working every day. That's slavery. All right, you're not supposed to be working at all for any reason unless you want to. Okay, that's what Evanism provides you, is that you will be free to do whatever you want every single day of your life. And you will be able to travel the world and experience anything you want to experience for free. You will be empowered to make your every dream come true. And you will never have to do anything you do not want to do ever again for any reason the rest of your life. And that goes for every human being. Okay, 26,000 innocent people die of starvation every day. And With Evanism, with me as your king, through Evanism, we will make sure that no one will ever die of starvation ever again on planet Earth for the rest of eternity. Because the robots will provide unconditional wealth and prosperity to everyone in existence. So we will no longer say that certain groups of people deserve to suffer and not have the things they want and need just because they don't have slips of paper called money. All right, we're not going to allow people to starve to death anymore. We're not going to allow people to be homeless anymore. We're not going to allow wars to happen anymore. No more murder with our tax dollars. We are not going to allow it anymore. That is what Evanism is all about. It's about world peace and true freedom. Okay? We are going to start helping every country on the planet, not bombing every country and invading every country on the planet and murdering innocent people on every country on the planet. No, we are going to start helping every country on the planet, including our own country. Okay? Because Evanism is not just, Evanism starts in the United States, but it does not end there. This is a global thing. Evanism is global, right? Evanism is universal. Evanism is intergalactic, okay? Because Evanism is about your right to your life, your right to the pursuit of happiness, and your right to liberty and freedom. And that is what Evanism provides to you unconditionally, all right? So you never have to work a day in your life. Like I said, you can travel anywhere in the world for free and stay there anywhere as long as you want. You can have a home anywhere. All right. And the cool thing is, Evanism is going to revolutionize transportation because we're going to have automated transportation, advanced automated transportation, so that you can talk to your AI and tell them where you want to go and instantly have a car or a helicopter, a personalized helicopter, bring you to your location as soon as possible. Or you can take a scenic route if you so choose. Or you can drive yourself on a regular roadway, you know. But these are going to be advanced transportations for every human being so that you don't have to worry. And you'll never have to pay gas. And you'll never have to pay for anything ever again. You'll never have to pay rent. You'll never have to pay bills. You'll never have to pay for anything, and you'll have access to whatever you want for free without limit. Okay? Because you'll be able to be a multi-billionaire every day. That's what your lifestyle will be like with me as your king. A golden age. True freedom and heaven on earth for everyone alive through advanced robotics, automation, technology, and respect for every human life. Okay? We can no longer say that it is all right for anyone to suffer for any reason anywhere on this planet, because I am Evan Lefavor and I have come here to save everyone because I love everyone on this planet. I love all Americans and I love all people of every land on this planet. They are all my people. I don't see borders dividing who I love. I'm not going to say, oh, they live in a different state than me, or oh, they live in a different country than me. You know, I'm not going to say, oh, just because they live in a different state or a different country that I shouldn't love them, or that I should hate them, or that I shouldn't care about their lives. No, I care about everyone. Evanism cares about every human being alive. We can no longer treat people like crap because they don't have slips of paper called money. All right, we can no longer let capitalism destroy this planet and destroy us all and enslave us all. Life is so precious and life is so short. To live your entire life as a slave and only get 2 days off a week if you're lucky. But you can't even survive working 40 hours a week anymore. You can't survive having a day off. You have to work more than that just to survive. yourself, let alone think about having a family. Okay? But Evanism is going to end the genocide of poor people that capitalism is creating. All right, 26,000 innocent people die of starvation every day because capitalism says they don't deserve to live because they don't have slips of paper called money. Money is Hitler incarnate. Hitler used to say, oh, certain people are undesirable to live because of this reason or that reason. Well, money and capitalism says certain people are undesirable to live because they don't have slips of paper called money. I mean, how evil is that? Saying that innocent people don't deserve to live because they don't have slips of fucking paper in this imaginary game called money and capitalism that's enslaving us all through brainwashing. These idiot people got all of you convinced that they have control over you, that they have authority over you, that they have power over you, that they own the land because they have it written on a fucking piece of paper. Bullshit. The little piece of paper don't mean shit. It's brainwashing. They're making you their bitch. They're making you pay them for things that should be free for everyone. Well, when I'm your king, everything will be free for everyone. You'll never have to pay to live on this planet ever again. And you will be living like heaven on earth. Every day will be a holiday. Every day will be a celebration of life. Every day will be an adventure. Every day will be true freedom for everyone. Every day. For free. Clean water for everyone on the planet. A home for everyone on the planet. The power to empower everyone's dreams to come true. To make your every dream come true. That is what Evanism is all about. That is why you should support Evan Lefavor as king of planet Earth. The evil people in control of the world and in control of the United States of America, they have conditioned you with brainwashing to reject the idea of a king because they don't want a good king like Evan Lefavor, like me, to rise to power and stop their evil. They want to continue to get away with their evil and conquest of the world through war and murder. Would you really rather have Donald Trump in control of the world than me, Evan Lefavor? All right? I have a plan to bring about world peace, not bombing people, not murdering people. I want to use our tax dollars to create heaven on earth so we can get rid of money and capitalism forever. And we can bring about a new world order of peace and respect and unity for everyone. And there won't be any crime because everyone will have everything they need. Everyone will be empowered. There won't be any inequality anymore. There won't be anybody suffering, okay? Because everyone will be treated like royalty, like they deserve. That is what Evanism is all about. I have the plan to make it into a reality. Okay, I know how to make it into a reality. That's why it's so important that you support Evan Lefavor as king of planet Earth. All right? Because this whole president of the United States thing, we have to reject that notion. That's a distraction. That's like a cat chasing a laser pointer and expecting to get somewhere. All right? No. If Bernie Sanders can't even become president, then you know the game is rigged. And you can't play by the evil people's rules. You can't let these evil scumbags, these murderers, these child murderers that control the United States of America, these terrorists that are murdering innocent children, women, and men all over the world with our tax dollars. We cannot allow them to enslave us all and just use this brainwashing tactic to have dominance over us. That's not what democracy is all about. That's not freedom. That's a dictatorship. And we can't stand for it anymore. We need to use our tax dollars to improve the quality of life for Americans and other people around the world, not use it to bomb and murder people. All right? We need to follow Evanism. And we can't wait till 2020 to try to elect a Democrat in and think that's going to change anything. No, I need to become king before 2020 because we have asteroids to stop, and I have technology I have designed to stop any and every asteroid impact that could ever happen on planet Earth. And we have heaven on earth to bring. Okay? And I have the plan to make it happen. Because I am your friend forever, Evan Lefavor. So please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on VidMe. Subscribe me on Facebook and whatever. Follow me because let's work together. Let's make this happen together. We have to work together to bring about heaven on earth and true freedom. This is our destiny. Let's work towards something, not work in a perpetual state of enslavement and let these assholes brainwash us into thinking that this is just normal reality, that human beings are meant to work, and that work somehow gives us a sense of worth in this world, that we haven't earned our right to live unless we work for it. Bullshit. That's brainwashing that they teach slaves so that they don't have to actually whip us and shackle us every day with shackles, and we're being enslaved. But I am here to end human slavery forever, because the robotics automation technology will do everything that we need done. And like I said, everything's going to be great. Your AI is going to make your every dream come true. It's your best friend, and it can make anything happen for you. We will empower you to make your dreams come true. Okay? So if you do want to work every day toward a goal, like you want to make a music album, or you want to make a movie, or you want to make a video game, or you want to become this or become that, you want to become a doctor, you want to become a scientist, you want to become a robotics engineer, you want to become an astronaut, you want to become whatever you want to become, you will be empowered to have whatever means of higher education you need to be the best that you want to be. Whatever you're willing to learn, whatever work you're willing to put into, so that you can be empowered to make your every dream come true. Because even though the robots are doing all the work for us so that we can have everything for free, they're still going to be needing to be human beings doing certain jobs, like actors and writers and directors and comedians and authors and all kinds of stuff. Okay? Doctors, scientists, all kinds of important stuff. Okay? So people are going to have a sense of self-worth, because Evanism teaches everyone to love themselves and love everyone else as well. So you don't get your sense of self-worth based on how much work you do. All right? Being a good slave doesn't mean you're such a great person because you're a good slave. No, everybody's a great person, okay? Regardless of how good of a slave they are or not. All right? Because I am Evan Lefavor, and I love every single human being alive on planet Earth. And I will always love every single human being alive on planet Earth. That's why you should support me as king. Because I honestly love you. I really, really, really love you. And I have dedicated my entire life to making your life better, so that you can be free, so that you can have children and not have to worry about them being brought into a horrible, dangerous world where they're going to be enslaved, or have to worry about a bomb dropping on your head or terrorism or anything. Right? Because I'm here to bring about world peace. So you don't have to worry about that, because we're going to have world peace. We're not going to do it through war. Okay? You can't put out a fire with more fire. All right? All you can do is use Evanism to bring about world peace, heaven on earth. So we start taking care of everyone's needs and showing love and exploring the truth instead of fighting about what's true or fighting of what should, the way the world should be. Okay? Evanism is about harmony. And as your king, we will bring about world peace. And we won't have crime anymore, because crime is something created by inequality. Desperate people, desperate to survive and have the things they need in a world that is the odds stacked against them. Okay? But with Evanism, everyone will be treated like royalty. Everyone will have everything they could ever want and need for free. And so that is going to get rid of crime forever. So, but that's what's important. Heaven on earth, that's what Evanism is all about. So now you know the truth. Evan Lefavor loves you. I'm here for you. Okay? And it's going to be an amazing reality. When I am king, you're finally going to experience the future. Okay? You go to the movies for free. You have access to everything you could ever want for free. Every movie ever made, every video game ever made. All for free. Have a giant screen TV, a nice home. You go spend a year in Hawaii. Or maybe you want to go somewhere else. The sky is not the limit. When I'm your king, everything will be possible. Because I love you. And I have a plan. Okay, I have a plan to save everyone and make sure that we have true freedom in heaven on earth. So thank you so much. I am your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, and I will see you next video. Until then, much love and bye-bye.